But you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking.
Oh yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another exciting edition of the Geek Gauntlet podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Mr. William D. Morgan, and I have a cast of thousands with me tonight, including the anime bunny. I wasn't expecting this. She caught me off guard with this. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go straight to her because I wasn't expecting this. Hold up now. What up, Janae?
What's up?
What's going on? We got the anime bunny up here tonight.
Doing good.
All right. I love it when you ladies cosplay, by the way. You just take it. I just appreciate the time you take to do it. We appreciate you for that. Let me go ahead and bring on this next guy. He is the overlord of Twitter, the Twitter overlord. Nothing gets past Twitter without his approval. Bring my man Ambrose in. Ambrose, what's up?
How we doing? I dressed up too, kind of like a disgruntled baseball manager.
After the strike.
It's post game. I'm manager for the Nationals. There's nothing for me. I'm just gonna,
Oh man, we got the Easter Bunny in the house. Ando, what's up with you, brother? How you doing? Good to have you. And last but certainly not least, the Joker's been doing this with me for over 3 years. Remember my man Shaw in. Shaw, what's up? What's going on with you tonight?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
All right.
Good.
All right. Kat is out right now. She's doing some research for us. She is over there trying to save John Luke Picard and all them from the changelings. So she's over there trying to help them out. If you haven't seen any of Star Trek Picard this season, y'all need to go watch this season. Really. I mean, oh my goodness, Shaw had to make me go watch it, and I'm glad he did because it's been awesome.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, it's been awesome. Next up, let me bring my man in. Cantina Happy Hour. MCU Mondays. They're bringing David. David, what's up, man?
What's going on, guys? How's it
you doing? How you doing? Good to have you, man. Good to have you. And we got everybody. We got everybody in the house. We got the Easter Bunny. We got David. Oh, we got a disgruntled baseball player after the strike. I mean, we got everybody up in here tonight. Oh man! Oh, we got your wife is here.
Bye, wife.
Hi.
What's up? What's going on with you? Oh man, this is what Ando said. The Easter Bunny, man. That's what I'm talking about.
It's tomorrow's Easter. Why not?
My kid's 13. Still love the Easter Bunny. Still love the Easter Bunny.
My kid's 14 and he just likes the candy that the Easter Bunny brings.
Our resident streamer, our resident gamer girl in Diamond. What's up? How you doing tonight?
What's up, everyone?
Hi, Diamond.
We almost have a full Brady bunch tonight.
Almost. Yeah.
Where's Debbie at? We need Debbie on here, and
that's all we need. All right, let's go ahead and get things started. We got some things we need to talk about. Normally I would protest about all this Barbie hype, but because I don't want to get Thanos snapped by Janae, I went ahead and uploaded some of these pictures. But she was gonna Thanos snap me if we didn't talk about it. So we're gonna talk about it, I guess. We'll get a little bit more into it, but let's go ahead and go into the news. But before we get started, I do want to ask David a question. Have you seen any more newsworthy stories from Celebration?
Yes, actually. Lars Mikkelsen has been confirmed. He provided the voice of Thrawn for Rebels, and he has now been confirmed as the live action Thrawn for the Ahsoka series.
Wow.
He is the brother of Maz Mikkelsen, who was He was in Star Wars as well. He was Jen Erso's father in Rogue One. He was also in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse, not the Multiverse of Madness, the other one, the first one. So,
also mark your calendars. April 28th, 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. It is being re-released into theaters that Friday night. So
April the 28th through May the 5th, I think. Or are they putting it all through that weekend? Or maybe it's May the 4th, maybe even the stopping.
I wouldn't see them stopping before May the 4th. That would be dumb.
And David, for those who don't know what Celebration is, could you explain it to the fan base? Let them know if they don't know what's going on.
So Celebration is like it's a Star Wars. It is not a Star Wars convention. It is the Star Wars convention. This is like Mecca for a lot of Star Wars fans. To be able to go to this is the biggest show of the year for Star Wars. All the big names are there. You know, you might go to a con and you get one or two names, but this is like everybody's there. I mean, they've just everybody. When Force Awakens came out, you know, they had Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford, and I mean, they had the whole gambit. So
to put it in layman's terms, it's kind of like San Diego Comic-Con is Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Celebration is Disney World.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a big to do. And it's over in London this year, so we can't go, unfortunately. Costs too much. But
yeah. That's a heck of
they need to have it in Dallas in Dallas, yeah, next year after next, whenever they do it next. They need to do it in Dallas. That way I can go.
I don't understand if Disney owns Star Wars, why they have like a bajillion convention halls in Disney World. Why don't they just do it in Disney World every year?
Honestly, and I was talking to my son Luke about this, was if you did like Dallas or Chicago or maybe St. Louis even, that's kind of like the central part of the United States. I don't know why they don't do it there and just kind of stay there. That way you can have people from both coasts and north and south
just come through in that one spot.
That's why a lot of cons are starting to pick up in Indianapolis, because it's like central and a lot of people are just
just there. So it's like, oh, it's a 4-hour drive for me. Well, it's a 4-hour drive for everybody. So just go with the flow.
And from what I've heard, flying into Dallas is easy.
Yeah.
I've been through Dallas. Just fly through and come back. That's all I did, but I didn't stay. I didn't get to eat any churros when I was there. In other words, it was just a fly through. It was a connecting flight.
That's San Antonio. And let me say it one time for Kat. That's San Antonio with them big old woman down in San Antonio.
Hey, I've been to San Antonio. I've been down there 2 or 3 times. It's a lot of fun down there.
I'm gonna check it out. I gotta check. I want to check it out. I told Kat when I go down there, we gotta hook up because I need some churros and I want to check out the Riverwalk.
Whenever you go down there, you let me know, and I'll see if we can't make a trip down there.
Cool.
We'll all hook up.
Yeah, there we go. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, real quick. You were saying they might come out with a few new Lego sets too.
Yeah, they have announced at least 3 that I'm aware of new for Mandalorian. They've released 5. They've got 2 of what they call the diorama scenes now that are coming out, which is like the Emperor's Throne from Return of the Jedi and the speeder bike chase on Endor. So those are coming out, I think, at the 1st of this month or the 1st of next month, 1st of May. And I believe 2 of the 3 Mandalorian sets are coming out at the 1st of May as well. You'll have the Pirate Snub Fighter from the first episode, the Mechanical Beast from the second episode, and then the Mandalorian Fang Fighter and TIE Interceptor. And apparently that's a clue to what's going to happen in the last episode. Last episode.
Interesting. Oh, and real quick too, we did an extra episode, Cantina Happy Hour last night. Myself, John, Debbie, David. Not gonna do it here because I'm not taking that shot. But David showed us Ahsoka trailer, and My main thing with Andor, to me, wasn't enough action from the little bit that I saw of it. But this is completely different. Oh, they were jumping down the windows.
When we talk about stuff like this on the happy hour, you're what we refer to as a Michael Bay Star Wars person.
Yes,
You
I
want-
got to have the pew pew and all that. I got to have all the action. I can't
You're-
deal
yeah,
with the storyline.
See, I'm
It's
kind of like a Tarantino Star Wars person. I like Andor. I like the dialogue, and I also like seeing people get shot. So I enjoy it thoroughly.
Andor was very dark, very adult. Kids would not like Andor. This is not your pew pew, and there were a lot of darker themes addressed in Andor. So
Yeah, that's the one property I'd probably, if my daughter was sitting down with me, I'd be like, nah.
You'd think about her twice.
maybe not this one.
Yeah.
Well, and maybe not even that. I mean, honestly, she may just get bored with it. That's
the thing.
other
I don't
thing.
even think she'd be able to appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, she likes the Ewoks and the
Ewoks rock.
It was like the Dark Knight Rises. When the Dark Knight Rises came out, Luke wanted to go see that so bad, and I said, "Well, let me go see it first." And I was like, "You're not going to like it because Batman's in the movie for like 15 minutes,
Like 15, 20 minutes of it, and that's about it. Yeah.
So, and it's like a 2.5 hour long movie, so you're just going to be bored." So.
And kids aren't used to it as much as we were, because when I was a kid, I saw consecutively in years, Last Crusade, Roger Rabbit, Batman, and then the Ninja Turtles movie. So
Yeah.
I would like, by age 5, I was accustomed to dark, gritty, like cynical filmmaking. She's still in Paw Patrol mode. So
I'm there with you, Barbara. I'm there with you, Barbara. The Ewoks need their own damn movie.
They've got it.
They got two.
They got two of them. It's on Disney
two of
Plus.
them. I didn't know.
There's
That's
Ewok.
all they got.
It was called initially when it aired on TV. It was called the Ewok's Caravan of Courage. Or no, I'm sorry, the Ewok Adventure. The Ewok Adventure.
Okay.
And they've since titled it the Caravan of Courage. And then the second one was the Ewoks Battled for Endor, which had oh gosh, I can't think of his name now. The Quaker Oats guy. He was in Cocoon.
Wilford Brimley.
Wilford Brimley. Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Diabetes.
What?
You don't want to eat me, Ewoks. I got the diabetes.
Uh-oh.
They're on Disney Plus. Go to Disney Plus. Go to the Star Wars section. Look under retro or classics or whatever.
Barbara, if you ain't got it,
look,
I got you. I got you.
Oh, look, I have this fully covered because she is just now, because of Mandalorian, getting into Star Wars. So every time I bring up Star Wars before Mandalorian, she's like, "No, hate it, stupid." And
Go watch the Ewok movies.
I'll be like, "I'll watch this by myself."
I'm gonna watch them. I love the Ewoks.
When are they going to put the Christmas special on Disney Plus? Is the big question.
Actually, funny enough, in that same retro section, they have the cartoon clip from the little 10-15 minute cartoon from the Christmas special, which was actually the first introduction to my man Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I don't want the good parts of the Christmas special. I want Grandpa Wookiee getting his lap dance.
Gotta go.
The Arthur singing to me.
Yeah.
Like, I want the stormtrooper erroneously falling off a deck.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Go check YouTube. It's all over YouTube. You'll find it there.
All right. Thank you for that update. Do appreciate that, David. Appreciate you being here.
Damn.
Diamond, real quick, I gotta ask you, what Star Wars games have you played?
So I played Star Wars. I think it was Battlefront, right? Or no? Was it? I played Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I played the one where EA had like their hands on microtransactions.
That was the first Battlefront. Yeah.
Yeah, I played that one, and I've watched my brother play Star Wars. What's it called? I forgot his name, but it's like with Darth Vader. Like you get to play as him in the first half.
Force Unleashed.
Force Unleashed. Force Awakens.
The Force Unleashed.
Mhm.
That's a good one. Check out Squadrons. I like Squadrons as well.
Okay.
But that's just because Squadrons was so much like the original X-Wing game that some of us played in high school on our old 286 computers.
I'll
played
tell you
that.
what I do have, and it's a great game. But I don't have the cables to hook it up because it's on 32X. This is how far back I'm going for Sega.
I remember the 32X.
The Star Wars game for 32X is awesome.
I remember that game.
When I eventually get my basement set up and I can go on eBay and figure out which cables I need, or Amazon, I'm gonna have a sweet little setup down there. And then when I figure out how to get a capture card that takes retro systems, I'm going to be able to stream some of these games. So,
all right, Shaw. All right, Shaw. I'm gonna bring you to the front. I need a favor. Normally we go the show route first, but because I don't want to get Thanos snapped, can we just go ahead and go into Barbie real quick?
All right, let's go on to Barbie.
Why?
I don't want to get Thanos snapped, man.
I'd rather be
I'm scared
Thanos
of
snap.
Janae right now.
Just Thanos snap the whole house with my family, and I won't have to watch this, and I'll win because I'll be Thanos snapped into a universe without Barbie.
But I'm scared, man. So let's go ahead and get these. Let's just go ahead and get this out the way. What you got?
Well, we just got a trailer. Did you see it?
Hell no!
Trailers.
Yes.
Hell no!
It was funny.
Legitimately kind of worth it a little bit.
Hell no!
It was worth it. Is that what you said?
Yeah, he did say
It's
it.
so funny.
Look, here's the deal. Here's the deal, real quick, before we air this trailer. I'll go dip my hand.
We
in
ain't
my-
win. No,
I'll
no.
go
We're
tie
not
a
airing the
prime
trailer.
rib. I'll tie a prime rib to my arm, and you can watch the dog attack me.
And we're not watching the trailer. No. No, that's my line, Janae. If you gonna snap me over that, I'll take that death.
Okay,
But-
so everybody go on YouTube when we get done and go
Yeah.
watch the trailer
Watch
so
the
that
trailer.
you know I haven't seen it. I'm gonna go
Yes,
see it. But
I'm not going to see it.
The trailer
think
was
it's
worth a
good.
look. It's worth a look.
I ain't
It's,
mad.
it's kind of like Barbie's life in the dream house kind of aspect because they're move the way they move and stuff and like the way they act. It's like it's almost like from a mind of a child that this is how they're playing with the dolls and stuff. It's hilarious.
So it's
Is
the
this-
it's the
I was
Lego
gonna
movie
say,
with
is
Barbie dolls.
Is it the Lego movie with Barbie dolls? Yeah.
It's with real people.
The drink, really? The
So
drink,
you have
really?
real people walking around like
Really?
this.
Trust
Similar
me.
like that. Like Barbie takes off her shoes and she still has the tiptoe, which I find hilarious, instead of going flat-footed. So
The dream house is in the movie.
Yeah.
yeah,
But wait a minute. What if are they anatomically correct? Do we know this?
that I don't know
Well,
because well, you have to watch the trailer. It's hilarious.
yeah.
Real quick. We got a comment.
Oh,
I
John,
will-
John's gonna have to go see this movie now.
Oh my
I
gosh!
told her after she went. You know, honestly, she was a trooper and she went to see Man of Steel with me. And I exited that theater with my head down. And I told her, I said, I owe you one.
This is it right here.
And she's
This is
cashing.
it.
She's going to cash in.
Oh, yeah.
God.
All right, real quick. Let's go ahead and get this out the way. We got some pictures here. This is the first one right here. This is going to be. I ain't do all of them, but I did a lot. So, all right, here we go. This is the first one. Then we're gonna go to the second one. This is just pathetic. But here we go.
It is hilarious. It's so funny.
You know what honestly upsets me is that Barbie was more faithful to Barbie than G.I. Joe was to G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
You are,
that's
you
true.
are, yeah.
Oh, not
that
wrong.
is-
That's a true statement.
that's yeah.
Look at him. Look, he's just Ken.
He looked just like a Ken doll.
Michael Cera's in it, and he plays Alan, which I never knew that there was a doll called Alan. Because there's a lot of different Kens and there's a lot of different Barbies. So they're like, "Hi Barbie, hi Ken, hi Ken."
I think Ken should have been played by Ken Jeong.
This
There is an Asian Ken. I can't remember. I have to look up the actor's name.
It's Shang-Chi.
Yeah,
Shang-Chi?
that's what it is, Simon.
Okay.
Thank you.
this Barbie is a mermaid. Okay.
Oh, I
we
had
have-
a mermaid Barbie.
Oh my gosh.
I had
Is
one
there-
too.
Yep, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
That's other Ken.
He looks very proud of his Barbie poster. He looks like really like
What was
this is-
their
he
expression?
was Shang-Chi, and he looks more proud to be a Barbie doll than he did to be Shang-Chi.
Ambrose, have you not looked at Barbie dolls and Ken dolls? That's their facial expression. I'm happy and proud
It's
of you.
not. It's been a while because I have looked at many a Barbie doll. I grew up with sisters, but my daughter has
Exactly.
not
Me
received
too,
her,
man.
My daughter has not received her Barbie doll yet, so the facial expressions have been memory hold. But what the hell is that?
The heck is this?
Is
That
that
looks-
the kid from Aliens?
Is that looks like Gem and the Holograms, not
Yeah,
Barbie.
it does.
I thought
But
for a minute it was.
this is probably from a little girl that cut her Barbie doll's hair and drew all over her.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
This
It
is like
looks like the
Toy Story
Barbies
2
that
at the
it looks
very
like
end.
it looks like
Yeah.
the Barbies that Sid messed with in Toy Story.
Man.
Or,
Yeah,
or
that's what I'm
or
saying.
doll, or
Bar-
Cynthia.
Barbie versus Jim.
Rugrats.
Barbie versus Jim next death battle. All right, let's see what else
Right.
we got here.
Yo, this reminds me that
Again.
this reminds me of that Super Bowl. This reminds me of that Super Bowl commercial where Hootie from Hootie and the Blowfish was singing for Burger King,
Mm.
and he was he was strutting through Burger
This is
King
where you
land.
need to watch the trailer, William. These pictures are hilarious, and the trailer is.
Woo!
But he looks
Look
like
at this
Andre
fool.
3000.
Look at this fool.
And that you are Doctor Who.
Walking through looking like Hootie.
I know that, but he looks just like Andre 3000. Like
He
Oh
does.
my
Yeah,
gosh.
He's also
Oh
Doctor
my
Who.
god. Okay, who are you?
She's Barbie.
She's too old. Oh, she's a human. She's a human. She's not a Barbie.
You look
That,
like
okay,
She's probably
I feel
rich.
better about that now.
Yeah, yeah. You look like American Chavez. You look like American Chavez's mama.
That's the lady from Superstore.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
America
okay.
Ferrera.
There he is. There he is. There's only one, and there was just one Alan. All the Kens are in Alan.
All right, here we go to this one
Wait.
real quick.
The narrator.
She's the narrator. Okay,
This is
yeah.
the thing that pisses me off.
Are these real?
You just left Shazam to do this.
You're a Shakespearean actress.
She's the narrator.
You're a Shakespeare. You've won Academy Awards.
Woo!
You're trained by the
Okay,
finest
man.
acting schools in the world.
Y'all can't make this shit up. All
Probably
right, one
grandchildren
more.
are like,
This
Grandma,
is almost-
you
this
need to
is
be
almost-
part of this Barbie movie.
This is
Y'all can't
almost
make
like
this shit
Orson
up.
Welles playing the planet.
His name was Omnicron, sir.
All right, yeah, exactly. All right, we're gonna do this like that. This one here just so upset me. Just so upset me. This is the
Don't
last
tell
one.
me it's Lizzo.
Man, I wasn't getting
Oh, hey,
started on.
I like Lizzo,
All right, here we go. We're gonna do this last one,
and
right
only
here.
because of the Mandalorian. That's the only reason. That's
We
all
gonna
I've
do
got
this
to base it on.
We're gonna do this last one right here, and then this one here, I almost cried. I can't believe this man would do this.
Oh, how can you not believe that man would do that? He's like ideal.
He's like the biggest kid.
I mean, seriously, I would have been surprised if he wasn't in that movie.
Please call me mother. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Why?
Y'all,
Hey,
Why not?
Is it gonna have the song "Barbie Girl" by
No, unfortunately not, which makes me sad.
But it's like the
That-
opening part is
the
like
kid
very
from
funny.
Aliens was new.
Newt? My name is Newt.
Newt.
They
Oh,
mostly
my
come out at
goodness.
night. Mostly.
I want to go and get. I appreciate it, Shaw. I appreciate you indulging me with that. I know you normally handle the rundown and things like that, but I appreciate that because Janae was giving me that side eye. I didn't want to get Snano stuck. I mean, I got kids, man, so you know.
That was
appreciate that.
that was nightmare fuel.
Ugh. Fellas,
That was nightmare fuel, and it was scary. But now I want to go watch the trailer.
gotta go watch that trailer.
I've got to
now.
see it.
Gotta see it to get a better understanding. Oh my goodness! Thank you, Shaw. I appreciate you for that, brother. Appreciate you for that. All right, let's go ahead and get in. I mean, this show's gone off the rails already, but let's go ahead and run things.
This is record time. We go off the rails, it's guaranteed. Record time.
All right, Shaw, let's go ahead and pick up what we start with tonight.
All right, so as far as TV shows are concerned, first up, and easy to talk about, the filler episodes of The Flash. All 3 were filler, something with Time, something with Dreamer. Yeah, they're filler episodes, which I think there's a reason for it. I think they're doing a whole thing where they do a graphic novel this area, graphic novel this area, but this time with filler episodes, filler like regular comic books in the middle. I think that's why we got the filler episodes here. Okay, so any guys see them, and what do you guys think of the last 3 episodes? Or 2? Whichever.
Anybody watching The Flash other than me?
I stopped watching the
episode, and not the one before that, but then the one before that I saw, heard because CW app went off on me.
No, I just I stopped watching after season 7.
Doesn't work.
David did the right. You actually did the right thing, David.
And I probably shouldn't have watched season 7 even.
I mean, I stopped like halfway through season 5 because every episode became the same.
Well, and the reason I want to show the show is called The Flash. It should be about the Flash, not the Team Flash. I want the Flash. I want Barry Allen. I don't want any of these other turkeys. Having them pop on every once in a while is fine, but you're devoting whole stories to Killer Frost and everything.
If it was the Flash and then it spun off into Team Flash, and then you had Kid Flash and all those guys, you know, that would have been cool. But they really diverted attention from the Flash. One, the big reveal, and I knew in the first couple of seasons, every episode, I was like, that creepy guy is Reverse Flash. That creepy guy is Reverse Flash. That creepy guy is totally Reverse Flash. This is not a build-up. This is not a build-up. Oh, no, he's Reverse Flash. I totally didn't see that coming.
I called it at the first episode, too, and Luke was like, no, he's not. He's in a wheelchair. And I'm like, yeah.
People can take that.
Watch.
You think that if you want to. My issue with this whole show, and, you know, all the attention that gets diverted from the Flash is killing me because, like David said, you expecting to see the Flash. Now it's getting 10 times worse for me because Iris is working through her pregnancy. And as we saw through the last episode, that ain't very good TV. I don't mean to be offensive, but that's not very good TV because here she is. Oh, what to do? And all I want to do is eat.
Well, I want to know how far along is she because, personally, with both my pregnancies, I didn't have cravings, but like, she's not showing yet. Yeah. And usually, like the people that I know that were pregnant that actually had cravings didn't have cravings till they were like close to showing.
Right.
Yeah.
Or
my wife had anti cravings, like. More food turned her off than she was like. It wasn't like any of those crazy stereotypes. Like I want peanut butter and pickles. It would be like, I got you your favorite lo mein, and she'd be like, this smells awful. I don't want it.
My friend would always want steak. That's all she wanted. She just wanted
ain't no wrong with that though. I would have been your friend's friend because we would have been eating steak together.
Hey, come to my house, I'd have a pile of lo mein for you.
But that's my thing with this show. You've gotten so far away from what made it great. And the showrunners love Iris so much. Yeah. I just don't get it. And then it didn't help either when you start losing cast. You lost Cisco, for God's sake. And that and people love Cisco. People love that dynamic between him and Barry. And then you know, after, you know, in these stories that don't even include him.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the
last will show up.
the Elastic Man who had to go away because of
His
nasty
stupid
tweets.
Comments, his stupid
Yeah.
comments, tweets. Idiot. Herm Edwards,
Idiot.
Herm Edwards always said, "You can type it, but just don't press send." That dummy pressed send. Stupid. Because stuff like that can be picked up and tracked. You know,
Not
and
only
what
picked up and tracked, but once it's there, it never goes away.
never goes away.
Yeah.
Even if
And
you try to delete it, people have taken screenshots of it.
Oh, there's
Just-
screenshots. There's
just
oh, I'm sorry. Go.
Just for me saying I don't like Hawkeye, I've had to take responsibility for that. Every time people ask, why don't you like Hawkeye? Why don't you like Hawkeye? He's cool. No, he ain't. He sucks. People ask me why I don't like Cyclops. He cool. He cool. No, he ain't. He sucks. I have to tell people that, but because I say it on here, and they hold me accountable for saying it. So I'll tell you in a heartbeat. Nope, you don't like Sailor Venus. Well, you're not a true Sailor Moon fan if you don't like Sailor Venus. Part of my fresh and fuck Sailor Venus. I hate her. And I will tell people in a heartbeat I hate her.
Wait, why do you hate Sailor Venus so much? Like, what's
Yeah, bro. Why do you hate Sailor Venus so much, bro?
Did anybody see that other than Janae? Did anybody see that movie Mean Girls?
yes?
Yes, I have.
That's her.
Regina
That's
George?
her. The
She's
blonde in Mean Girls, that's Sailor Venus.
Wait, she Regina or
Wife, I know you're watching.
Regina.
You're the Sailor Moon fan. Do you agree?
Hate her.
Where is she now?
But whatever we say on here,
She's
as
not getting some
hosts-
low main.
exactly. As host or guest, we have to stand by what we say. And this fool didn't do it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Don't press send, and if you do press send, be prepared to defend yourself and back up the courage of your convictions. And he didn't do it, and now he's gone. So that's another storyline that's blown out of the water because of actor stupidity.
Mhm.
We seen it with the Dwayne Johnson already. We talked about it last week. We saw it with Dwayne Johnson already, and now you see it with him, that actor beforehand. So it is what it is.
Oh, damn, Barb.
Wow. Put that one up.
I got it. I ain't ready. Barbara, I am not ready. Now, you are more than free. You are more than free to come on here at any point tonight, next week. And I'll tell you again, she's trash. The best two Sailor Scouts at that whole thing is Mars and Jupiter. Amy got a big head. Sailor Moon's
It's just
Amy
her
got a
hair. When
she-
we talked
that
about
head
this,
is
it's her
huge.
hair.
That head is huge. No wonder she's so damn smart. That head is huge.
No,
huge.
it's like she's like the Martians from Mars
got
Attacks.
she got that big old head. She got that big 4-star forehead, man. But that's my thing. Whatever you say, you have to stand by where people agree with it.
And
or
yes,
not.
that is my wife's Star Wars game, and yes, that is why I married her.
There you go. That's a good way to base a marriage, though, because you found something in common and you stuck with it and you married her. There you go. That's how you do it.
More like she's stuck with me. I didn't have to stick with her. I knew I hit the jackpot. She was kind of like I'm gonna stick with. What are you doing?
Oh, and she
Trashity trash.
Hey Barbara, how you doing?
Oh, you're on hers. You're on her list.
I love you, Barbara.
Wow.
Can someone clip that?
I love
Can we clip that?
that was amazing, man. I just wanted to clip
short
that.
right there.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
No, she's
Hey.
upset that she let the dog upstairs.
Hey Barbara, if I ever do a Sailor Moon special, you more than invited to come on.
If he ever does a Sailor Moon special, you're more than welcome to come on.
More than welcome to come on. I love it. But that's my issue with the Flash, man. It's not enough Flash. How the heck you gonna have a TV show about superhero and then superhero ain't even in it 50% of the time? That's my issue. All right, Shaw, let's go ahead.
All right, next up, Superman and Lois. We got this whole cancer storyline and everything. And what are y'all thoughts for anyone who saw the last episode or two?
Lois needs to go to her appointments. It's bugging the heck out of me. It's just like because like my dad went through cancer and treatments and stuff like that, and like I couldn't watch Breaking Bad season when it hit season 2. I've not finished it because of they show the cancer treatments and stuff like that, and so I know what they go through, and like it makes me mad. It's like you have this illness and you need to beat it. You need to go to your appointments. Like it's so
Right.
the bad guys can wait a little bit. Other people can help you. Yes, you're good at finding facts and things like that, but you need to sit down and do your treatments, woman.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yep.
But I thought the show's been pretty good. You see Jonathan get a you see the son get a suit. A super
I
suit.
haven't seen Superman and Lois yet.
Wait a minute. Wait. Well, okay. Stop for a second. You said Lois has cancer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I haven't watched it either. But that's real funny because there was a Family Guy clip once where it showed Lois and a bunch of girls at the Daily Planet, and they're like, "We've all got cancer." Yes. Why do we have cancer? It's like we've been bombarded with X-rays, and then it shows Clark back there. Like, whoa! Did they take a thing from the Family Guy and just make it serious and transfer it over?
Oh man.
Seth MacFarlane's gonna sue now.
Oh man. Oh my I didn't read the last part. I should feel bad. Barbara, let me tell you. Never ever, Barbara. Never.
William, have you ever watched going off track Sailor Moon Crystal at least?
I've seen Sailor Moon Crystal.
Okay. Because like she's not as bad because like there's no filler episodes and stuff. So
It's all main storyline, which is what I like. Yeah. She's not quite as bad, but the original. But I like Superman and Lois. But it's getting to be very Flash-like. Because now you have the story twitching in so many different plots that you're not seeing a lot of Superman.
Yeah.
You're seeing the Mannheim situation. You're seeing the cancer thing. You're seeing the teenage angst that you see in all CW shows. Can we replace the teenage angst with Superman?
Didn't they already cover the teenage angst on the CW with Smallville?
That's what I thought.
Have we not graduated out of the teenage angst?
Right.
And then I remember as I'm saying this that this is the CW.
Remember it's the CW.
And every show has teenage angst. You could have a show about all of us, and it'd be like, I have so much teenage angst. You're 39. It doesn't matter. All this teenage angst is just
now there's a rumor that I saw in Shaw. I don't know if you've seen it, that it may get picked up by HBO Max. Did you see that rumor?
I've seen the rumor, but it's probably going to stay on the CW for at least 2 more seasons.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, yeah.
But is the CW going to be a network for 2 more seasons?
As far as we know, there's no thing saying it's not yet.
I mean, they're greenlighting things like Gotham Knights. I think that
no one watched that. No one watched that.
Well, they're trying to cash in on the Batman name. That's all they're doing.
Well, Batman, but in that in that universe, Batman's dead, and the show's no good.
It doesn't matter. It's got Batman. Batman attacked.
Batman. Yeah.
I watched the second episode almost by force because the CW was the only network that came through on my daughter's sleep study.
Oh yeah, you told us
and
that.
I felt like it was karma, and like I spent the night in jail for all the times I haven't been caught committing. And I was like, "This is all you have to watch." Ha ha!
Got you. I got you. This is our revenge.
I swear to God, I'll never shoplift a pack of gum from CVS ever again when I'm 11 years old.
What I think it was. I think it was the Twitter universe turning this anger against you. That's what I'm thinking it was.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, or it could have been someone else, brah.
All right. Sean, what's next? What's next on the docket?
Next up is The Mandalorian, or should we say, the story of Bo-Katan.
Take it away, David.
We covered this last night on. I came up with this on Thursday night on the happy hour. Then it was tweeted out yesterday by one of the creators. The Mandalorian has evolved from being a show about a singular Mandalorian, Din Djarin, and it is now about the Mandalorian as a people, the Mandalorian people. So, which I called that, like I said, I called that on Thursday, and then they tweeted it out on Friday, and it was great. I was like, hey, vindicated. I thought of it first, though. But
They probably stole your.
They watched my show and stole my idea.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I should sue.
Yes.
You said
Yes.
that like a 19th century prospector.
I'll get to that.
They stole my gold mine.
He came
Oh,
into my
man.
crick. He came
What's
into my
up,
crick and
Andrew?
he stole my
What's up,
gold.
my brother?
Andrew.
Got my man Andrew up in here. What's up, man? What's going on with you? Good to have you here. Good to have you here.
I doubt that, Andrew. I like Din Djarin better, but okay.
But yeah, I didn't. Anybody here? Anybody else here? What besides David watched The Mandalorian? I didn't watch it.
I watched it. I thought it was a good. I thought it was a good
pretty
episode. I thought it was a little heavy-handed for Star Wars on the cameos, but I mean, people are going after. But the way I'm seeing it is, people are going more after who was in the cameos than the cameos themselves.
Mhm.
I'm not mad at Lizzo for her.
And
No, I'm not either. I thought she was great.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that one. And of course, sitting next to Jack Black.
but I mean, I'm not Lizzo's biggest fan, but she served her purpose, and it was a good show. It was humorous, it was lighthearted, and then when it got down to it, the show had some meaning, and Christopher Lloyd did a great job. I mean,
I didn't know he was in that.
Oh yeah,
Lizzo-
Check that out.
he was in it.
Lizzo and Jack Black were there to do what they're supposed to do and provide some semblance of comic relief.
Yeah.
And I'm the first one to point out something wrong with something. I really didn't see anything wrong with this.
This was. Oh, go ahead.
No. I
I was going to say the whole episode was like, honestly, it was like a CSI episode, CSI or Law and Order or something like that. Just
it was a procedural. It was a procedural. It was.
Yeah. Yes. Also, a man in a DeLorean. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the meme.
Is that what
man.
you call a Star Wars dad joke?
I did not know. I gotta check it out. I'm not the biggest Lizzo fan. People in my chat know I'm not the biggest Lizzo fan, but I love Christopher Lloyd, so I'll check it out for him for sure. Jeanette, what did you think about the episode? You watched it?
I liked it, and then like as I said, I don't listen to Lizzo, and so I didn't know that was Lizzo until it said Lizzo, and I was like, oh, that was Lizzo. and then I was like, oh, what's her face directed? I was like, no.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Dallas Ross Howard.
Bryce Howard, yeah.
Yeah,
Bryce Dallas Howard.
and I was like, no wonder it was more heavy-handed with the women power thing. I'm all for women power, but I don't like it smashed in my face.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm okay with Bo-Katan like trying to like reclaim and trying to bring everybody together or whatever, but then like the Lizzo being the queen and like him basically being a like, shush, you did wrong, you shush.
It's like she's like
there's something wrong.
the queen of. It was like the Queen of Hearts and the King of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland, where he was just kind of there to off with her head. You heard what she said.
That blight took me out of it.
Yeah. I mean, and that is a lot of these things, because sometimes I'm watching these things and it's like, men suck. And I'm like, I get it. I suck. I'm going to just leave. I'm not going to watch your show anymore. I promise. I'm just going to go sit in my garage that I don't have.
And it's I'm all for women power. It's just like Infinity Wars or whatever.
Forget
the big, huge scene where all the women were fighting together. It's like, Yay! I don't
Forget that. Look at what they're doing. Look at what they've done with Phase 4. Iron Man died. Who did they replace? Ironheart, female. Black Panther's gone. Who did they replace him with? Siri. Black Panther. So now Black Panther. Thor, Love and Thunder. Who did they replace Thor with? With Jane, and now
He's dead.
Yo, I hate to say it, but
She-Hulk.
Nerdrotic called it a year and a half ago and said it's the MCU.
And from what I understand, is that movie even still in thought now? Shot all females adventure teams. That even still a thought.
It's still a thought. I mean, I doubt it because of all the stuff that we already have coming. Everything's already listed, so I kind of doubt it. But there's a maybe. I mean, I doubt it. I mean,
it could happen.
We'll more likely get a Young Avengers before that, and even that I also doubt.
But it's like, even look at the Batwoman show. Don't ever let a man take credit for a woman's job. Aren't you using all of Bruce Wayne's equipment? Like, you literally broke into the Batcave. That's not even your property.
Nope.
Oh, snap.
I bet the Barbie movie is also going to be very. Hey,
I mean,
I believe it.
I get it. I suck.
I like a more blended balance, like superhero movies, things like that, and like shows. I'm not, like when it's too much, like I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar in the face, because like old school She-Ra didn't do that.
Right.
And old school He-Man had the female characters and stuff like that, and but like new She-Ra and new He-Man or Masters of the Universe had more of like, all right, women push up to the forefront. Like, here we go.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but like I agree with Janae.
He agrees with Bunny.
No, because honestly, it's what it is the it's not putting women in the forefront and having them fight with men. It's like every time they elevate women, they feel the need to make the male characters look incompetent and dumb.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so it's like you're a fierce warrior, and here's the male like bumbling up. He dropped his gun. He accidentally shot someone. Like, oh, he's fat.
We even saw
it's stupid.
We even saw it in one of the crossovers when Superman and Supergirl were using the heat vision, and Supergirl could use her heat vision longer. And it's like, even Superman said that you're trying to outlast me and everything. And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Well, it's like even in the dreaded She-Hulk, where she was like, I control my anger infinitely better than you, talking like your first ex-wife. And then like, you know, and Bruce Banner's sitting there, he's like, man, I don't know what this lady's talking about. I watched my dad beat my mom to death. I've been on the run for the last 4 years. My like the lady I love died. But yeah, sure, you get catcalled, lady. Show's all yours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go just be Soy Hulk and come back in the finale.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and move into a couple of segments here. Janae, you got any anime news for us or no?
The only thing I got is, which I found hilarious. I have to find it in my screenshots. So, Monster Energy Drink has been filing trademark complaints against Pokemon and Monster Hunter franchises in Japan for the use of the word monster.
What?
What? That's so dumb.
They've uncovered over 100 trademark complaints filed by Monster Energy Drink Company and the partner company of Monster Energy Drink.
Stop.
So the complaints were filed against Pokemon X and Y, Pokemon Sun and Moon, Monster Hunter Cross, along with filing against Monster Hunter trademark for as a whole. And then complained about how many others? Let me see.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they've been trolling. The trolling is like, and so like.
This has to be a publicity stunt.
But they've been doing it. Oh, where did it go?
Stop.
For a really long time.
So are they, if this fails, are they going to sue Universal for their monster movies like Frankenstein and Dracula and all that other stuff, or better yet, are they going to sue
monster in it? That's
well, okay, so they're going to sue Godzilla then, King of the Monsters,
right? But this is only over in Japan.
But how can you sue Pokemon? Pokemon's been around since like 1993.
That's what I was just like. They really want to do it because it's basically a pattern, and it's like Pokemon and Digimon both have been longer than Monster drinks, so there's a pattern and stuff. So therefore, they won't even win.
Literally, the word monster has been around longer than Monster drink.
So, but I saw that and I just had to share because I thought it was crazy.
You're not going to be able to trademark the word monster.
Ain't no way in the world.
No way.
They trade the logo, not the word itself.
Yeah. How the hell you suing Pikachu? Right? What did you do?
That's like nobody. That's like Maryland suing the Netherlands for being like, yeah, you praise Lord Baltimore, and our city's named Baltimore after Lord Baltimore, so we want money.
This reminds me of the time when the World Wildlife Federation and WWF got into it. And it's like I was for sure hoping WWE was going to win, but they lost, so they had to change it to WWE. But it kind of reminds me that this is stupid.
That reminds
I
me
I think a lot of that was Vince's fault, though. I think Vince could have been like, "Let me write you a check. I'll donate."
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Vince ain't used that power.
Well, the fact that the only reason why
easily written a check for $100,000 and said, "Here you go."
Let me make a nice little donation to your cause.
Well, the fact that the only reason why Captain Marvel exists in Marvel is because Marvel was being petty with the name.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's why
Shazam
had. That's why DC had to change the name to Shazam.
Yep. All right. But thank you for that, Janelle. I appreciate you. Dom, you got any video game news for us?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, E3 2023, both physical and virtual parts of the showcase has been canceled.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. I get it.
It is.
I get it. You know, maybe I'm just old, but E3 was the show.
I remember wanting to go there when I was a kid. I was like, I always wanted to go to E3 once I had enough money, and now realizing that it's like canceled. It's like
all the time.
Yeah,
E3 was the show, man. That's where everything got announced.
Mm-hmm.
And now everybody's just like doing their own thing at scattered different times.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Oh, end of an era, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You see it coming back?
Maybe if I don't think so. Nintendo and Microsoft and Sony all have their own like little segments now, so there's no way it's gonna come back.
Well,
like try to do something where it's like very like they can all have their own times, I guess, or like days for them.
Well, and that's the problem because Nintendo was the first one to actually drop out of an E3 because the Wii U was bombing, and E3 was jerking them around, and Nintendo just said, "You know what? We're just going to do our own. We don't need to buy it." E3 was bullying all of these. I mean, I say bullying lightly because these are all like you're billion-dollar companies. You can't be bullied.
Yeah.
But E3 was trying to strong arm all of these companies. And then they finally all kind of woke up and just said,
Yep.
They all kind of just woke up and said, why are we letting this convention? We can just do our own thing. Why are we letting this convention dictate our releases?
Mm-hmm.
Why are we letting them dictate our announcements? Mm-hmm. I can get on a stream right now on PlayStation and just send a thing out to everybody that owns a PS5 and say we have a major announcement, and they'll tune in. Mm-hmm. I don't need this convention.
It kept around and they found out. Like a First Amendment auditor about to get his ass beat. They effed around and they found out.
And I think E3 will come back, but I don't think it'll be what it was. I think it'll go back to being a tech show and a trade show where, people and innovators of tech will come in and they'll have these new innovations and they'll hope that there's someone there with from a large company hoping to pick it up.
Right.
But I don't think it's ever going to be as big as it was. I think it's going to be more of a trade show whenever they regroup and get it back together. And you're going to find it in like a flea market, and not the LA Forum.
It'll be at the Oklahoma City Hilton Conference Center.
Oh no!
It'll be at the Washington Redskins on Sundays during a game.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not Redskins no more. What is called?
Yeah. The Commanders. The Commanders.
Yeah.
It'll be at a Commanders game. During the game on the club level.
There you go. Oh my goodness. What else you got, Diamond?
So Assassin's Creed Mirage may be delayed till later this year, supposedly. And Sony may be working on a new handheld system that's specifically tied to the PlayStation 5, kind of like a remote play streaming device. Yeah.
So hold on, because the Vita had that, but it was still an individual system. So as long as it remains an individual system, it might be okay. But if it's tied directly to a PS5, that's still running $500, $600, $700.
You lost me there, man.
Okay, because I remember the Vita had that same connectivity with the PS4. You can remote play. Is this being more of like just tied down to the PS5, or that's it, or is it going to be more like its own individual system with the capability?
It's like going to be specifically tied to the PS5. So
okay.
I don't know how. It's probably going to be like a missed opportunity in a way.
Cobra Commander. Right. I got you. Okay.
So Resident Evil 4 Mercy DLC or Mercenaries DLC just released, along with microtransactions to help upgrade weapons in the game. So it's like a Bloodborne type thing.
Microtransactions. That just means it takes me longer to beat the game because I'm not giving you any more money.
I was gonna say, I love this now. Okay, so back a long time ago when I was in college, Ultima Online came out, and my friend and I had been playing Diablo forever. I still play Diablo religiously, love the game. But you could play for free on Battle.net. But we beta tested Ultima Online when it came out because it was kind of the same genre and everything. And man, we had a blast. And then we found out that we were going to have to pay $69.99 for the game and then a $10 a month fee to play the game online. And that was the only way you could play the game was online. So it was like, so wait a minute, you're going to charge us to buy the game, and then you're going to charge us for the privilege of playing the game? Yeah. Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, no, that ain't going to work.
I'm like, that's the way we live in. That's the world we live in now.
Hell no, ain't nobody going to play that. Ain't nobody got money like that but Janae.
I gotta actually stop playing Pokemon Go because they've upped the prices on coins and stuff.
They did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like one remote pass is like 160 something.
Pokemon Go for real?
Mm-hmm. And then the free raid passes is like 590 something.
Bruh.
Dollars?
For coins. But you have to spend, if you don't get your free coins, you have to spend money to get coins.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And you can only get a limit of like 50 free coins a day, but that's only if you're in a gym and you've also been knocked out.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that Pokemon Go like charges or has money. I've stopped playing it after it died down.
I got a question. Whatever happened to the developers? Whatever happened to the developers having fun?
I never buy coins, no cash.
And you know, whatever happened to the developers having fun and you can unlock things?
That'd be cool. You
like,
can
whatever happened to that?
Things, but
whatever happened to like Big Head mode and Madden?
Right.
And like all that fun stuff, like it's all gone. It's all business now. It's
you gotta buy it now.
The developers don't have any fun anymore.
And then the thing that kills me to get the best team, man, you got to buy it. Madam Ultimate Team, the Mutt Team. You gotta buy the best team. And the
Mhm.
game's been the only thing different about the game is maybe a feature here and there. The rest of it is a roster update.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I mean, I haven't bought Madden since the Wii U.
Big head mode. Yep,
So-
big head mode was cool.
Yeah, because the Wii U, I loved it. I called my playbook. I had the playbook on screen, and it was honestly the best version of Madden I played. And then when EA was like, "No, Nintendo, we're not dealing with you anymore," I was like, "All right, I'm not buying Madden anymore."
Yo, sometimes you gotta put your foot down. What else? Anything else, Don?
God of War Ragnarok New Game Plus is now available, and Arc 2 was delayed until the end of 2024, and they will be turning off Survival Evolved servers and are charging $50 for a remastered.
$50 and
Yeah.
turn off one of the servers?
Thank you so much for your business.
Hell no.
Can you please give us who's running these? Dude, who's running these? Dark Side
And
Phil?
And then I heard what happened to multiverses. They're taking their system down. You can still play it local, but you can't do it online. But your progress is saved, which is cool. It's kind of cool, I guess. I think the thing with multiverse was the fact that they didn't anticipate on a game getting as big as it was. So they had to take the game offline, add more to the team to add more to the game. The game kind of outgrew its growth. So now they're taking it offline, which is a smart thing to do. You can still play it local and your progress is still saved. So, I just want to say GD to people who bought that founders pack for $110.
I swear to God, man, Dark Side Phil is sitting there. He bought all of this stuff, and he's sitting there. He's like, "I'm so glad you guys have spent thousands of dollars on this content, and I'm having a lot of financial problems, man. I just need you to donate a couple more bucks, all of you, and I can just get through this."
Do you see that? He's flying a Learjet 3. He should be flying a Learjet 4 because the Learjet 3 doesn't have the widescreen TV.
Hit the microtransactions, y'all. Hit the
Get them so he can
microtransactions.
get this Learjet 4.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I have like one more, and that's it.
Go ahead.
So EA is going to cancel all physical game sales in South Africa.
Why are you picking on South Africa?
Why are you picking on South Africa?
Probably because of all the layoffs that's been going
That's
on
true.
in EA and the
That's true.
global change thing. I don't know. It sounds so
But-
dumb.
But why can't you just once it's published, it's published? Why can't you just send them physical copies?
Don't know. It's like why are everyone buying digital copies now? Because digital copies are more like useful.
That's a good question. Is this a Disney thing? They can't do developers. That's a good point. Maybe. Oh no.
Probably.
Cost cutting move. At some point. All right.
But is it really cost cut? You're still going to charge me $70.
That's true.
Right.
Well, it's just the corporate higher ups to get more of that profit. So, all right, Shaw. Thank you, Dom. Appreciate you. All right, Shaw. Go ahead and pick back up for me, bro.
All right. Last show to talk about is Star Trek Picard. Has everybody seen the last 2 episodes?
I did not see this episode. I just saw the last.
I still don't know what a Star Trek is.
It's pretty.
Where's my man John Biscardi at from the Geek and I? We need to get this man a Star Wars episode. Star Trek episode. I'm sorry. We need this man a Star Trek episode. Come on now.
I'm still not willing to pay for Paramount Plus, so
I feel you on that.
obviously, I'm not gonna.
I feel you on that.
I'd love to watch it because I love the Next Generation. In fact, I have been watched the Next Generation many times, but
You have Amazon Prime because we
I
get
do.
it free through Amazon Prime.
Really,
Yeah.
I found an app. And John, I send it to you. And the app is free.
It didn't go through to me again, and I didn't want to bother you a third time. So I'm going to bother you in like 2 weeks. See if I can
Will, give
get
it to me again. Give it to me again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Right?
That's the way.
Janae,
This is the way.
Janae's got a bunch of stalkers. That's
Yo,
like
bro.
crazy psycho stalking her on Instagram. I
Wow.
say, and I tell her, hey, look
They're
at
just
you.
bots
She'll
and
she'll meet
scammers
him, bruh.
out
We don't
there.
do that shit here, bruh.
So, hey, and I told Janae, send them feet pics, girl. Send them feet pics. You'll be all right.
I tell you what, Janae, I'll take pictures of my feet. I'll send them to you, and you can sell them as yours, but we split the cost.
Oh man. Oh man.
Remember to get a pedicure first, though.
Oh man. Oh man.
They can look at my
Cat-
ugly foot fungus all they want to.
I'm working and I still laugh every once in a while. F you, Ambrose. I ain't buying no feet pics, yo.
Hey, Katna took it to a different level. Katna took it to
Oh Lord.
Yes.
Katna took it to a different level.
Did the
A
way,
different level. Oh man. But yeah, Park Hard was so good. Particularly if you're a fan of Star Trek Next Generation, you will love this. And I was a big fan of Next Generation. Not
Which
so
one's
much
the one
of
with Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah,
Deep
that's
Space
the one.
Nine.
Next
Yeah.
Generation.
And then
Oh,
you
is
got
it?
Deep Space Nine after, which was okay, but I thought that Next Generation was just so much better than Deep Space Nine. This is my opinion. But yeah, if you love Next Generation, you will love Picard this season. You will love it. Everybody's back now. Boy.
I like this season better than last season.
And the women in this movie haven't like aged a freaking day. It's like they're aging backwards. I mean, oh my man.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I was at Fan Fest in Dallas last year, back in October, and I got to talk to Gates McFadden, and I was like, oh my God, you still look amazing, and you're like 100 years old now. I mean, that show was only like 30 years ago. So
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's like these Deanna Troy, Dr. Crook, they haven't aged a freaking day. Oh my gosh, man! I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just the fact of being a celebrity or what. But wow. Yeah, it was more about alien races than the ship run. It was.
Yeah, because the lady who plays Rafi still looks like she did from when she was playing on SVU.
Oh my gosh, man!
She doesn't look like
Amazing.
she aged.
I want the Orville to come back.
There's talk of maybe, but I kind of doubt it. I wish, but you know,
it was good, so it's canceled.
But Picard's been, but you know, it was serious. They brought Data back in. Real quick, I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot. D. Graham, as you call him, always says I should do this. And I forgot, and I do apologize, D. Graham, if you're watching right now. Yeah, go ahead and take it. David, take your headset off for a second.
Oh, I'm listening. Go ahead.
You good? Okay, here we go. I was told that I need to do a spoiler warning, and I forgot about it. So I did it. So,
a spoiler warning for what?
Shame on me. He told me I should do it, so that's why I came up with that. So
well,
I haven't.
It's too late. We already all know Janae's selling feet pics.
And bathwater. Don't forget the bathwater.
Yeah, the bathwater too. Yes. Geekgauntlet.com/feet. Go ahead and get your own.
Oh my gosh.
No. Forward.
No, she's gonna start an OnlyFans account for Geek Gauntlet.
And it's not /feet. It's /feet, bruh.
Oh my goodness, man!
All
I'm
the way
telling
to
you,
Geek
man.
Gauntlet News, so we can all go to Vegas.
All right, Sean, go ahead, man.
Yeah. All right. It was really good. It was really good. I mean,
it was a really good episode. It really was. Really serious.
Worf went and rescued Riker and Troy, and then immediately starts spouting poetry to her right in front of Riker. I love that. We got Data back.
I know.
Oh my gosh! No, Cat did it.
Oh my gosh. Are you talking about OnlyFans?
I think she means the website. for the feet.
the website
Oh.
for feet.
Geek News Gauntlet / feet, brah.
Let me tell my son. Hold on. She said we need money to keep the production value.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oxygen is going from my brain.
I will start promoting this stuff.
I think Ambrose is about to pass out.
I think he is.
We'll all do it. Everybody
Everybody put their feet on there.
and then we'll play the game of whose feet are these.
Exactly.
I saw a card game. It said beagles or bagels. So
There you go. There you go. But yeah, give me serious for a minute. This whole season of Picard has been amazing. And I didn't know the Geek and I was covering it until last night. So I definitely have to go on there and use this show as well as my platforms. But that show is amazing. And for anybody who hasn't watched this season yet, definitely go on wherever site you got to go to and watch it, because you would thoroughly enjoy it. Especially if you like Next Generation, you would thoroughly enjoy this and be happy to see those old school guys back doing their thing. All right, go ahead, Sean.
Oh, good.
All right. So let's move on to some news. First up, and most importantly, Ike Perlrunner has apparently chairman of Marvel has been laid off. What are your thoughts on that first?
It wasn't shit for him to do.
Feige was doing everything.
yeah.
Here's the thing. He still holds the most shares.
That's true. He's 51%, I think.
He still holds 51%.
Mm.
So you can fire him. And he has been quoted as saying, he has said, I'm going to keep my shares.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to apply the most pressure I can, but this company's dead. So, and it's no coincidence that he was let go from the MCU. Feige took over. And when Feige took over from him, it has slowly declined. And we have what we're looking at now. No Iron Man, no Captain America, no Fantastic Four, no X-Men, even though we've had the rights for 3 years. Nothing.
Well, I know right now that Fantastic Forecast is just added another director.
Of course,
So-
they did.
What's that,
Yeah,
number
then-
5?
Hopefully something better, maybe. I don't know, because the last two have bombed.
No, it's number 4.
Last three have bombed. I forgot, because I forgot about that last one. I forgot about that last one with Michael B. Jordan, because it was just so bad. Fantastic Four 3 was terrible.
Gee, you know what? I had blocked that from my memory, and now you just brought it up. Thank
Man, oh my gosh, I think it was terrible. At least with the first two, you got Jessica Alba. I wasn't really too concerned.
And then they went and turned Galactus into a giant smoke cloud.
Yep.
Yes, they did.
I'm still mad.
You turned Galactus into the swarm of bees from the Winnie the Pooh
And
movie.
and they made Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom wears a mask to cover his hideous scars and everything. But no, we can't cover up his pretty face, so
Right.
we're just gonna make him like a normal guy.
But he wasn't even that pretty.
Man,
They
to
did the
me,
same thing with Sylvester Stallone and Judge Dredd, where it's
Yep.
Judge Dredd kept his helmet on all the time. No, we can't cover up Sly's face. They did the same thing with this most recent Power Rangers movie too.
Yep.
To where it's like, oh, we can't cover up their faces, so we're gonna make them disappear for a minute.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield in his Spider-Man movies.
As
Why do you even have a mask, Spidey?
Jen Erso in Rogue One, when she was dressed up in the Imperial Gunner outfit, and she had the little visor that flipped up, and you could still see her eyes. I'm like,
No.
We know who that is. Why do you need to show us her eyes? It doesn't
Right.
matter.
Right.
Kylo Ren.
Right.
Oh, Amber,
That Kylo Ren lost his shirt too. That was cool.
Oh, we forgot. We forgot Ambrose. I didn't, and we'll get Kat when she comes back. But I put in the chat that
Kat
Daisy
dodged it. I guarantee you, Kat dodged it.
Ah!
I know where you're going. Kat dodged this.
We brought it up last night. What? Why did you hate old girl coming back in Star Wars, Janae?
Daisy
Why'd you hate
Ridley.
Yeah, why'd you hate on her coming back?
She's those movies were horrible. She's a horrible actress. It was just like a rehash and just flush it down the toilet. It was horrible. Those 3 movies the new ones are horrible. There was no point in them whatsoever.
She said it with feeling and emotion too.
It's the whole thing all over again. I am woman, hear me roar thing. I'm okay with it being female, but you can't be like, oh well, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Oh well, I can't decide. So
she said it with feeling and conviction.
Wait, can I just say for a moment? Janae, chef's kiss. It feels so great not having to say that. And now the heat is on you.
Yay!
I disagree. So I don't get that no snapped. I mean, I like living.
No.
But
I will say I respect Daisy Ridley because she came back after the fan abuse, and I respect her, and she's given us a second chance. We should give her a second chance.
Yeah.
So, and like I said on last night's happy hour, to be fair to Daisy Ridley, you're only as good as your directors and the people that write you.
That's true.
So she might have gotten a raw deal out of all of this. So let's see what she actually has to offer. Before we actually
I don't like her. It's same with Zendaya. No offense to Zendaya, I just don't like her as an actress. I saw her in in those Disney shows, and like I don't know. She's just,
you didn't like her in the Spider. I thought she was an amazing Mary Jane. MJ.
Because she was so because because they went so different for that universe. Because I was expecting this fiery and she was just kind of morbid and sarcastic and kind of aloof.
She should have played Wednesday Addams.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I just don't like her.
Kat, have you seen Janae? Have you seen Euphoria?
No, I don't because I don't personally like her as an actress. I would not sit down and watch that. So, and also Kat said that you might need your own adult to watch that too. So it's if I need my own adult to watch that show, I don't know if I'd want to watch it because it's very, very deep and messed up. I've heard.
David, you want that one?
No, sir. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this again too, because I attended I did a panel at FanFest, and it was basically the guy got up and you debated something, and it was something was something about was Harry Potter was he as strong as he should have been? It was just weird stuff. But one of the questions one of the things I brought up, I was like, so what about Daisy Ridley, or not Daisy Ridley, but what about Rey? Is she a Mary Sue? And everybody was like, no, we're not even going to touch that one because we know she is. And I'm like, I don't think she is. And I said, let me up there. And I went up there and I pled my case for why Daisy or for why Rey is not a Mary Sue and why it works for the sequel trilogy. You just have to look at it from a different set of eyes. And they were dumbfounded. And they were like, oh, okay. And I had it in my favor. I won the debate. So I think I've got it on video somewhere. In fact, I should put it up on the website.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So
all right, let's go ahead.
Did your mic drop? Because mic drop means you won.
I actually thought about it, but being that they were borrowed mics, I didn't want to mess their mics up. So
Did your lightsaber drop?
All
I
right, Shaw,
felt
go ahead,
kind
man.
oh, good. He's muted.
Shaw, you muted, my friend.
My bad.
There you go. There you go.
All right, next up, we got some casting for the Wonder Man series.
Why?
I'm still trying to figure this one out.
Why?
I'm still
Why?
trying to figure it out myself.
Why is this a thing?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, number 1.
There you go.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Wonder Man.
What?
He's
Really?
lesser known. Yeah.
I mean,
Wonder Man.
he's like C-list. Why?
Yeah.
I mean, it's Grim Reaper, but
God damn it, Kevin Feige!
I mean, it's Grim Reaper,
I'm
but
gonna have a stroke on this.
Yeah.
he go down there. Don't down there, Ambrose.
It's just like you've got so much you haven't done. You still got the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. Why is Wonder Man up above them? He should be down. He should be down. Just tamp him down. There's like so much that hasn't been done yet. Why are we down to Wonder Man? Why are we down there?
I don't get it either. He's a secondary character that no one paid attention to. Till
He's
he
not
died.
even a secondary character. He's like he's not even C-list. He's like D-list. He's
Nobody even
he's
paid
like-
attention to him until he died.
They have the
Why
gold
are-
fishbowl of all the characters in Marvel. They threw it in there and they reached in and
Yeah,
Pulled out the
like,
name Wonder Man.
are you just putting up like a thing with all the Marvel characters and throwing darts at them?
Yep.
Oh, I hit Wonder Man, he gets a show. Like, oh God, Marvel, you're killing me.
Wonder Man is more close to the Avengers than anybody else.
Yeah, no, Avengers West Coast.
Yes, West Coast. Yes.
But you know
West
what though? Okay, so they might be trying to do that though with the West Coast Avengers, because if I'm not mistaken, the White Vision was part of the West Coast Avengers, and they just introduced him in fact they've introduced a couple, 2 or 3 of them.
In
But
WandaVision.
But they glossed over John Walker, and he was their leader.
True. But didn't Hawkeye also lead him?
After John Walker.
After John Walker, yeah.
But you need the U.S. agent.
You need U.S. agent though. You need him
You need
regardless.
U.S. agent.
Right. You need him regardless. Because
And
U.S.
this
agent's a
isn't,
badass.
and this MCU doesn't have the 616 Hawkeye. It has the ultimate Hawkeye.
The ultimate. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Like I said, he's just
X-Force, X-Factor, X-Men. You banged up the New Mutants. Just the New Warriors. You know how awesome a New Warriors show would be? Night Thrasher with the samurai swords and the dagger that shot out of his wrist.
You know what? I'm gonna cut the difference with you. I'd rather see Alpha Flight than Wonder Man.
Alpha Flight would make more sense because it could introduce you to the X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I think they should do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because Alpha Flight, I want a 4-episode Alpha Flight miniseries where Logan teams up with North Star and they build the Alpha Flight, and then Logan says, and this is the quote in the comics, "I join you, but I have a better offer."
Oh my gosh. Oh, Marvel bingo.
No,
I love that better. I like that analogy better.
but I mean, Wolverine.
Gosh.
But I mean, Wolverine helps them build the team.
Right.
They offer him a spot. He says, "I have a better offer," and then he goes to the Xavier Institute for Gifted Youngsters, which you've had the rights to since 2019, and nothing's been done. But I'm getting a Wonder Man show. So I guess, ooh, Marvel, my latest bowl of poop. Thank you.
I don't understand it either. I really don't. I mean,
You know what? When they do Squirrel Girl, I think I'm gonna give up. I really am. I'm
And
just
that-
gonna be
and
like,
that
you know what? I'm done with
Hey.
you. I'm
And
done.
this
Hey,
and
hey,
stuff like
Bro.
this and
Dave-
stuff like this tells you it's possible for them to try to pull that crap off.
David, do not tempt them. The furries are a formidable people. They will make a Squirrel Girl series if the furries demand it. They are
Yeah.
ruthless. They are doctors and lawyers, and they're like the court of owls.
In
Damn!
fact,
And
yeah.
they will demand a Squirrel Girl series if they
Dollar
want
store
it.
Marvel. Oh man. All right, Shaw, go ahead, man.
All right, moving on. We got some casting for the new Captain America movie. Liv Tyler will be returning as what's her
Betsy
name?
Ross. Betsy Ross.
Betsy Ross, yeah. Betsy Ross. Got her name for a second there. What her role will be, we don't know. What are y'all thoughts on that?
What girl do they have playing Captain America?
I'm still mad at Chris Evans because I never got a Human Torch Captain America crossover.
They didn't.
He turned into Joe Biden and retired.
They didn't. So here's the thing, though. They didn't make Captain America a woman in the regular MCU. But if you notice, the What If.
Oh yeah,
What did
yeah,
they
yeah,
do?
yeah, yeah.
They did Captain Britain, and where
Yep,
was she?
yep.
Where else? She was in Multiverse of Madness too.
Yep.
So
Yep.
And
technically, on a roundabout way.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
That's another one. Excalibur. We could completely wash over that. We need to rush this Wonder Man guy out. That's the guy everybody wants.
I would rather see. Hey, I would rather see Captain Britain than Wonder Man.
Yeah, he's the leader of Excalibur.
Yeah, the minute Excalibur, I would see Captain Britain. Oh my gosh, man, it's crazy.
So they're giving James Braddock the Hank Pym treatment.
Yeah.
They're just saying, yeah, Braddock, you're done. We got female Captain Britain here, and you're done. You get out of here. Get out of here. Go drink your tea.
All right, Shaw, go ahead, man.
All right. Now let's talk about some trailers. We got a couple. First up, let's talk about Across the Spider-Verse. Did y'all see that trailer?
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't seen
I
it
did
yet.
not.
What you guys think about it? It was good to me.
I wish to know where Spider-Ham was.
Ooh.
True.
Yeah,
All the
yeah.
other spiders, but no Spider-Ham.
Yeah.
It was pretty dope.
It was really
No one respects Peter Porker.
good.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Janae might eat him.
I do like bacon.
Not before my wife. My wife would be like, ham. Got him. I'd be like, baby, he still has his uniform on. She'd be like, don't care.
Don't care. Eat.
I do love how in the trailer, like Miles is getting like a B+ in Spanish, and his mom is just insulted and so angry. It's like, but a B+ is really awesome.
It would be
Yeah,
Betsy
but
Braddock.
she's bilingual.
Those
It
B+.
would be Betsy Braddock. Yeah.
That's like my mom whenever I failed, when I was like getting low scores in English. She's like, "How do you fail English? You speak the language." I'm like, "What? Hold on."
Yeah, I was about to say
The
that.
difference between speaking it and writing a paper that they want this certain way, Mom, with 500 words and
It's like,
Can't say-
I was about to say that's like Hank Hill. Bobby, you got a D+ in English. Bobby, you speak English.
Cat said he would.
How are you failing English? You speak English.
it's like, it's hard.
He said. Cat said he wouldn't fit in the budget.
right.
Poor Peter
I like
Porker.
how 2099 Spider-Man is more like a hater to Miles.
The story seems interesting though. Like apparently there's going to be something with Miles that in the future, like if he saves his father or something, it'll prevent him from doing something else that will save everyone else. So I don't know. It's interesting what that's going to be about.
What?
Oh, dang, Barbara. Woo. All right, Shaw, go ahead.
That's why I love her.
What about
All right, next up we got the Secret Invasion trailer. What are y'all thoughts about that one?
I thought that was great.
Cannot wait.
I cannot wait. I cannot
I
wait to see that.
Yeah, and
And-
apparently
I'm really-
Fox's character
I-
is going to be Talos' daughter. Apparently,
I can't wait, but I'm really, really hoping against hope that there's like a Reed Richards reveal?
I'm thinking that's a maybe.
I mean, it's Secret Invasion. You cannot do it without the Fantastic Four. You need them in it.
This would be a good lead in for it.
Yeah.
This would be a good lead in, and they kind of. We had a theory that they may have touched on it in WandaVision when they made the car for Monica Rambeau, the special travel, and she just said, "I know this super smart astrophysicist," and it's like, oh, and then they just kind of dropped it, and it was like, yeah, we're not going to give you anything right now. And it's like, oh,
it always happens, Cat.
Yeah, it always does.
Yeah.
My only, and I hope we get something like that because it looks like it's setting up that this seems to be that Nick Fury has to fix this and fix it by himself without any help. So if you go off that premise, we might not get anybody to come in this thing, which I'm hoping is not true because, like I said, this could lead into a lot.
Well, good luck because you lost your eye to a cat. So if you're going to fight a whole war to yourself,
it was a flirkin, sir.
That flirkin.
But you know what though, I'm actually kind of anxious to see this just because you in Captain Marvel you had the Skrulls and they turned out to
that.
Yeah, I watched it once, but they turned out to like not be the bad guys. I was like toward the end of it, you're like, oh, these guys are just refugees. They're just looking for a place to stay, and they're not bad. They're not as bad as everybody's saying that they are, and looking back at the comic books, you're like, these guys were in charge of the Secret Invasion. You have made a bad guy a good guy, but now they're gonna. Looks like they're flipping the deck. So I'm curious to see how that pans out.
Me too.
The trailer looks really good, but I just feel like it's gonna be like every other Marvel thing. Was like, this looks awesome, and then I'm gonna watch it, and I'm like, why did I do this?
Got you questioning life. Got you questioning life.
Like, you're just like, is this how girls feel when they break up with their boyfriends? You're eating a gallon of ice cream. You're just sad.
Oh my goodness.
Real quick, picture number 2 and 3, please.
2 and 3? Okay. Hold on.
This is the poster.
Yep.
Very cool.
And we also know from Spider-Man
Is that Mac and Me?
Far From Home. Spider-Man Far From Home that right now Nick Fury on Earth is a Skrull.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Talos at the end.
Yep.
I would like for the Skrull Nick Fury to be David Hasselhoff Nick Fury.
Damn.
But everyone recognizes him as Nick Fury, but it's David Hasselhoff Nick Fury. And the whole audience is like, that's David Hasselhoff Nick Fury. And it's like, no, don't follow him. And it's like,
only if we can change the Punisher back to Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, we going about that far. Man. All right, Shaw, go ahead.
All right, next up, we got the Blue Beetle trailer. Did y'all see that? Because I got some words.
I have so many words.
I got so many words. Real quick, though, I did take this for the other day. I don't want to show it.
That's very cool.
That's actually cool. I ain't no Blue Beetle fan like Shaw is, but that is cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Who want to go into the trailer first? Ambrose, want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. I already did my rant on MCU Mondays. The reason why Blue Beetle can be made is because of Batman. So trashing Batman is kind of like, why? Why would you do that? And I don't care if it's out of context. Like 90% of DC fans, like Batman keeps that whole company afloat. So you automatically guaranteed box office failure because half of that 90% is not going to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the one line in the trailer. And it could have been taken out of context, but who's to say?
You know, it was dumb. From a marketing point of view, it's the worst trailer I've seen. because of that one line. It was like awesome, 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 awesome. Batman's a fascist. Why? Like, why did you go down that road?
And the way it came out was like out of thin air too.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like it was like a conversation or something. It's out of thin air.
Like,
Don't make no sense.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Janae, what did you think about the trailer, Janae?
I enjoyed it. I was disappointed because in the just regular woman robot voice for his suit.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoyed
Yeah.
Young Justice with the Scarab and Jaime just back and forth, and it's like, I can take care of this. Just give me control and I will just destroy this. But instead of stupid like Iron Man's and Peter Parker's, oh, here, let me help you. I can do this for you.
Yeah.
Kind of voice.
It's been something like only he could understand.
Yeah.
Hey, that was really good.
That was really good, Janae. That was really good.
Yeah.
That's another one of Janae's superpowers. She can draw, sing, and now she can do voiceovers.
Is this going to be another woman in power?
Voices,
another woman in power.
Woman in power. She's running the suit, not him.
Yep. Woman power. Oh my
Talk to him, Frost.
Oh man, Sean, what your opinion? What do you think?
All right, so there's a lot of that they changed from the comics. First off, the sister, she's supposed to be 8.
Yep.
Secondly, he has a big cast of supporting characters like friends, and they don't have any of them there. They're like really important. George Lopez's character doesn't exist. He's an uncle that doesn't exist, and they spend no time with the parents.
And it is a majestic mullet, though.
Yeah, I give you that.
Chalky needs money. Maybe Lopez isn't doing so well.
Yeah. Grandma, having her there is good because like she's only there in a couple of comics here and there. So having her at the beginning is good. There's a weird thing where the lady that gives him the scarab, I thought she was supposed to be Ted Cord's daughter, but apparently it's not. Apparently the Susan Sarandon's character is Victoria Cord. So why? What she was going to be what's her face LaDonna, which would have been a good first villain, but whatever. They also changed how the Scarab powers work. That apparently he can create weapons instead of it just being a stockpile of weapons the Scarab has.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks cool. There's a lot of really great stuff. That whole anime sword thing at the end was really cool.
Reminded me of Cloud's sword from Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy, yep.
I'm not mad at the fascist joke. It's just a joke. It's not worth all that. Also, during that though, right before we see George Lopez, right before that, we see both Ted Cord's outfit and Dan Garrett's outfits. So that's really cool to see. All in all, it looks really good. I mean, there's stuff that they could have done.
Ask your boy.
Yeah, the stuff they could have done, but I'm still definitely in it to see it.
All right, what else we got going?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Also, we got a trailer for the back half of the Titans season 2. Season. It will be coming back on the 19th, and that will also be when we get the Stargirl crossover episode. Have y'all seen the new trailer, and what y'all think?
Oh boy, the good series that DC isn't keeping around.
You know what?
I am so glad that this series got canceled so we can enjoy a full season of Gotham Knights. Yay!
Oh my gosh! At least we get White Raven, coming up. So that's
but only for 6 episodes.
Yeah,
and it's Gotham Knights. You
Yeah.
love Gotham Knights.
Hell no, I don't love no damn Gotham Knights. That thing sucks, man. That thing's terrible.
That's what they're giving you, and you're gonna eat it, and you're gonna like it, and you're gonna regurgitate it out onto the internet for other people to consume.
Not me. Man, not me. You know, if that's one show we're not reviewing this week.
Yep.
There's a reason for that. It's a reason for that.
What's
Gotham
that?
Knights? It's a reason for that because it's terrible.
Velma is like, thank God for Gotham Knights. Velma is like, we did it. We made the worst show ever. Gotham Knights comes out. Thank you, Gotham Knights.
Velma is forgotten about. It is forgotten about. All right, Shaw, go ahead, man. Pick it up for us.
All right, we got the first trailer for Ahsoka, which will be premiering on August 2023 on Disney Plus.
Y'all need to go watch that trailer.
Oh, you're gonna go ahead and make me say something positive? I was on a roll.
But that trailer was amazing. And like I say, my thing with Andor was the fact that it was just too deep in story. But this show's got some bite. This show got some fights in it, man. We've got different colored lightsabers in this one.
William, I'll say catch up on Andor at your leisure because I think season 2 is going to give you what you want. So I'll say that because I think it's ramping up for season 2, and I think season 2 is going to give you what you want in that. So I would watch Andor at your leisure, and watch an episode a week. And when season 2 comes out, I think you'll be satisfied. But yeah, the Ahsoka trailer. I'll repeat what I said last night. It was amazing. I can't wait for it. I've always liked Rosario Dawson since Kids.
Yes,
she was in Kids. Wasn't she?
She was a great actress in Kids, and she's been a great actress ever since, even in Men in Black 2. So,
what about? She was in the Clerks movies too, wasn't she?
She was in Clerks 2. Yeah, she's Dante. Dante cheated on his wife with her.
Yeah,
and she was pregnant, so they have a love child.
Oh my gosh!
You got her pregnant on the toilet seat while you were jerking off, didn't you?
Cat just got me. Cat got me, y'all. In case y'all missed that comment.
Wow.
Well, sometimes the blue and the green look similar in the old movies.
Yeah, sometimes they look the same. Yeah.
And sometimes the blue gets crossed with the green, and it makes it turquoise. And they
they cross the streams. Damn it, they cross the streams.
I can't explain Samuel L. Jackson's color, except that he wanted mother effing purple, and no one else can have it but him.
I can explain it if you'll give me 30 seconds. The purple lightsaber comes from Mace Windu, apparently, because I did research on it. It comes from Mace Windu constantly being tempted by the dark side but resisting, so it darkened his lightsaber to purple.
Well, blue and
that is apparently apparently the official lore is that the purple comes from him resisting the dark side, and his lightsaber turned to a hue of purple.
There you
go. But y'all go check out that trailer. That trailer rocks. It is awesome. I love it. Go ahead, Shaw.
Yes, sir. All right. We also got the Acolytes that will be premiering in 2024. There was a trailer that they showed at Star Wars Celebration, but they did not release it.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Yes, Barbara.
Damn.
Yes, Barbara. Way to ruin the lore, but yes.
There's also a new Star Wars trilogy starring Daisy Ridley that is being produced.
No, not a trilogy. It's 3 separate movies. She's only got one movie.
Yeah,
I got it written as a trilogy, so I don't know.
Well, no, it was. There's 3 movies coming out, 3 different directors. Sam Goldman, Dave Filoni, and gosh, I can't remember her. She directed Miss Marvel.
Sharmi Abad. It's I forgot the first name. It's Charmy Dash about or Broad. I forgive me if I mispronounce it, but
So
I want to see that last one because that last one ties everything in. To the
but
new stuff.
the Filoni the Sam Goldman is supposed to take place like 1,000 years before the Republic. So you're talking like the dawn of the Jedi kind of thing.
it's the first Jedi.
And he has described it as a 10 Commandments Ben-Hur epic, massive movie. And then
Jedi emerges from the primordial ooze.
Then the Filoni one happens right before the First Order, so not right before Force Awakens, but before Force Awakens. It basically is going to tie all the Mandalorian, Ahsoka, Book of Boba Fett. It's going to tie all of that together. And then the third movie is the one by the lady, and I apologize, I can't remember her name, but she's doing the one that happens like 15 years after the Rise of Skywalker. It's all based on Rey.
I really want that to open with Rey just being like, I could have chosen a cool name. I could have just been like, she would have been like, Rey what? And I could be like, Rey Trailblazer. And I just chose Skywalker. God damn it, I'm stupid. It's stuck in my head, and I'm dumb, and now I'm stuck with this name, and I'm not even in the bloodline, and it's just, I'm stuck with it.
Stuck with
She
it.
could have made her own name.
Hey, it's what you know. Ain't no one is half the battle. All right, Shaw, go ahead.
All right, next up, new Superman animated series, the My Adventures with Superman, has been moved to Adult Swim. What are y'all thoughts on that?
Might check it out.
When does it release?
Is Carl from Aqua Teen in it?
Damn.
Probably not.
You said girl.
I would love.
What's the premise? I mean, is it like a serious take on Superman, or is it something that's going to be funny?
I don't know. I think it's supposed to be. I don't know.
He said Carl from.
I'm thinking about it in my. I'm thinking about it in my head, and I want the Aqua Teens to live on one house.
Oh my
And
gosh.
Superman to live on the other house.
Aqua Teen and Superman crossover. Let's go.
That's great. That's great.
Prowlout versus Superman.
That's great.
We're so confused.
Hey, Kryptonian, I see you in my pool.
Hey, come on now.
Also, James Mangold has been confirmed to be writing the script for the Swamp Thing movie.
There you go.
Yeah, he did Wolverine, he did Logan, he did Indiana Jones, and the Dial of Destiny. So
I mean, I don't think it hinges on Wolverine and Logan. I'll say it about James Mangold. I said it last night. I think all of this is up in the air if Indiana Jones is a dud. And if Indiana Jones is a dud, if Indiana Jones 5 is a dud, I'm not going to call it the whatever it is, because if you want me to take it seriously, don't call it by its name. If Indiana Jones 5 is a dud, he's going to have a lot of problems because he's attached to a lot of movies, and it's going to be a huge issue for him.
And when is Swamp Thing since become an A-list character?
true, very true.
When Wonder Man was, duh.
True. All right, go ahead, Shaw.
All right, next one. Apparently, Peacemaker Season 2 will not be released until 2025 after Superman Legacies. What are your thoughts on that?
Dumb.
Why?
Dumb.
Why?
People
That's
are going to
stupid.
forget about it.
That's
You know what?
stupid.
I tried to watch The Peacemaker and I couldn't get past the opening credits, and I said, "Okay, I'm done.
I
You've
haven't
lost
watched
me."
it.
I mean, I'm sorry. The opening credits are the best part to me.
I saw him and I was just like, "Nope, not even gonna bother."
His diatribe about Batman was like the best thing ever. That was like the best thing ever from that show. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
That's a lame Cat. That's a lame decision for real.
But the thing is, by 2025, the show loses momentum. People forget about it. Yeah, it's not a good decision. This is HBO's way of saying we don't like the show, we don't want it to continue, and we'll do the second season when we want it.
I was gonna say I found My Adventures with Superman. It is it looks like it's done in the style of like Avatar, so an Americanized anime, and it's like a young Superman. Like I just moved to Metropolis and I'm just starting off as Superman kind of thing. So,
but is Carl from Aqua Teens in it?
No,
Damn.
Not that I've seen.
Damn.
If it's fake anime, I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch it because I could barely watch it. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Really? I you know what?
I don't like the fake, cheap, Americanized anime style. I hate it.
She don't. She's like she is like it. She won't watch some of the greatest things. Like I love Ruby, but I get why she doesn't like it because she doesn't like the animation style. Mm-hmm. And I actually understand that point because one can make an argument that that is lazy artwork from that series. It's written great. It's written fantastic, but I get why Janae doesn't like it because the art style is kind of lazy.
But Rick and Morty's art style is lazy.
I don't like Rick and Morty either.
What about South Park? You watch South Park?
I used to. I haven't watched the newer seasons.
I just want Superman to touch down and have Carl
they're
be like,
not pretending to be anime. They're their own cartoon style.
I mean, they did have like an anime type of episode before.
That was hilarious with Pokemon.
True.
No, not the Pokemon one. The one where they had the weapons. The
fucking weapons.
Oh, that one was great.
Got the ninja star stuck in his eye.
Oh, that one was hilarious too.
I just want Superman to touch down and for Carl from Aquaforce to be like, welcome to America. This used to be a nice place, but then we started letting people like you do whatever they want, and now you got what you got.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Shall I do one more, then we'll go ahead and call it. Because time flies for those who have fun. I didn't have realized we've been on this show 2 hours, and
this was one of the most fun shows I've done.
This is why I wanted to do the Barbie stuff first, A, so we get it in, and B, I don't get Thanos snapped. So I want to go ahead and get that out the way.
It is hilarious.
All right, so the last one I want to do then will be the Power Rangers trailer that we got for the special. Did everyone see it, and what did y'all think?
This is for the new one that's coming up on Netflix. I liked it. I'm ready for it, man.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
I haven't seen it.
I
was never a Power Rangers fan, so I don't.
It was
what?
This is like the original cast, though. That's what.
Yeah.
Cool
no Red Ranger. No, you didn't see the Red Rangers Forever episode.
Oh, you know what? Austin St. John and I got to hang out a little bit at Fan Fest or actually, it was at the Fan Expo last year.
Oh, so, cool.
In fact, at Fan Fest, he was there too, and we didn't even realize it. We're sitting there. They had a PlayStation, or not a PlayStation. They had a Smash Brothers tournament going on, and me and Luke were just sitting there watching the tournament. And I turned to the guy next to me to say something. Yeah, it's Austin St. John. He's just sitting there watching video games. I'm like, sweet.
Oh, now I got to worry about somebody else snapping me. Let's go ahead and get out of this thing. Time flies when you wipe stir in the pot. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and what we got coming up next week, guys. David, I'll start with you. What you got coming up next week, my friend?
Thursday, Cantina Happy Hour. We're doing we got two episodes of Mando left. We're gonna be doing that. We're gonna have a big special on May 4th for May the 4th. And then Return of the Jedi, we're going to have another big episode on the 25th, which is the anniversary date of Return of the Jedi. So turns 40 years old this year.
Yeah, you need to stop. Oh
Finish
my
that-
gosh.
then
Oh man.
You gotta finish that page up, bro.
You imagine, man, they catch us on OnlyFans. Keep going on OnlyFans. Man, you imagine how mad D Grim would be at me right now? What are you doing?
It's just feet. It's okay. And we making money.
I didn't realize it was Janae's feet, bro. Why you give me Janae's feet, bro?
No, you have
All
to,
right.
you have to pay more to see who to unlock whose feet it actually is. You have to.
Oh man. Barbara says you hate Power Rangers because he was too old when he came out.
You know what? Honestly, I was too. I was in high school when the Power Rangers came out, but I still watched it just because I was like, "Oh, this is cheesy beyond anything." So I love it.
That's amazing.
Real quick, yeah, he doesn't complain about making money. True, that is true. That is true. All right, Janae, what you got coming up this week?
Just reposting on my stories on Instagram for my drawing challenge I did last year at JELIXNB. So
Cool.
And then working on side projects. Almost done with one.
And Diamond, what you got coming up this week?
I'm thinking about replaying Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and posting it on my YouTube channel.
Cool. Continue posting those on the page too. We appreciate that. Ambrose, what you got going on this week, my friend?
I'll be on Twitch again. If you want to follow me, I'll be on Playing MLB The Show. And Hogwarts Legacy still. I'm plugging through that. And other than that, I'm going to pick an article to write for Geek News Now. Check it out. We got a lot of content going on over on the page, so geeknewsnow.net. And haven't written anything yet, but I'll throw something up on there within the next couple days.
All right. Shaw, what you got coming up this week, man?
Currently for this week, I have nothing at all. I am considering doing some stuff moving forward, but for the time being, nothing at all.
I'm apparently going to get yelled at for being too loud this week.
Oh, I know I am. I've gotten 2 text messages at least, so.
For me, I'm waiting on a new DLC from Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Still going through the Casey Cup for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, so that's all I'll be doing. Might play a little bit Ninja Turtles, the compilation, all of them together on my Switch. So that's what I'll be doing this week outside of work. And really quickly, I want to say thank you to everybody being here tonight. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Barbara, appreciate you. Chat, we appreciate you as well being here. Thank you for that. Ando popped in. Andrew popped in. Appreciate you guys. Want to say everybody to thank you for everyone here on the panel for coming through tonight. Hang out with me for a few hours. We do appreciate it. And if there's nothing else, I want to say thank you for everybody coming check out the Geek Gauntlet podcast. You can find us on GN, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. For everybody here, thank you. Everyone have a great night and have a great week.